that's not it. There we go. The same. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube. Today we're just going... Dude, I have to find like a good intro. Like literally all my TikTok videos, I'm like, hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today we're just going over like that's like every start of every single video. I get like you have to keep it consistent and do the same one, but I want like a better one. Like I don't know what the fuck to say. Yeah, what's up, you motherfuckers? Today we're gonna make you rich. Alright. Yeah. What's up, Floydsters? They're like, what? That's what I call my fan base, the Floydsters. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go over on TikTok. Cause I drink beer and I just focus on the anger. Oh wait, I'm on my wrong, what do I call it? TikTok account. Yo, dog. I have 400 followers now almost on TikTok. I think I'll probably get 400 after this live. I just gained 6 followers for doing nothing in the past hour. I don't know why. But, dude, I think it's... I gotta maybe DM that guy who has 80k followers. He followed me, and he, like... I don't know why he followed me. But I follow him on my regular account. And then I follow him on this account, but he also... Like, he saw one of my videos, liked it, and just followed me. But this guy's, like, a boomer, kind of, so he talks about, like... Just like the direction of like where the S&P is going and stuff like that. Like he has call-outs for stuff too, but he's more of like market knowledge and like economy knowledge of like what's gonna help the market go like this. That's what he posts. He just posts market recaps and like just like all like news and information and stuff like that. All like the economy updates. But he has 80k followers and he followed me. But I don't know if I DM him or just like maybe I don't know. I could do the BYND. I actually went to from $7 or $8 to $2. It's hilarious. What is this? A lot of people are buying Circle again. That could be an interesting one. I don't know. I think 120. Alright, let me go live. I turned into Richard Petty, broke my heart so I got even in my 97 Chevy. Alright, let's go live. What should I make the title? Should I just keep it talking stocks / chart reviews, or should I add something else in there? That's fine. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Maybe once we get more people in here. Some. Like the first like 10 and 15 minutes of my live are so boring because nobody joins, and then all of a sudden everyone joins at one time. Then I'm like sitting there with like 15 viewers and they're spamming the chat. Well, like, review this. Yeah. Review the STD 500. Send stocks in the chat. Do you guys want me to review? I have to keep talking because I think the more I talk, the more people will join. I don't know how it works, but what you do? All right. Send stocks in the chat that you guys want me to review. Stocks and cryptos. I should probably have crypto in there as well, but it's whatever. Next stream, I'll do crypto too. Send the tickers in the chat. Gerv, do you want to post the well, you don't have TikTok, right? The YouTube link then in the Discord or something. Send some stocks in the chat, guys, or just say we're live on TikTok, or you can copy paste the TikTok link that's in the Discord already. Maybe you send both of them, because I know the TikTok link is in there. So just click on the, I think it's under like social media or something, and then just copy paste it and just like, oh, we're live or something. Alright. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. So, 300 million move. What? 300 plus 300 million move in the last hour on Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's hardly moved on it. And it dipped again. It's hardly moved and dipped again. That's the whole market's just pulling back. That's really what it is. I mean, it's just consolidating in that zone. It's holding a strong support and resistance line there, but it's going to break through soon, one way or the other. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat and I'll review them. Send the tickers. Stocks and cryptos. What am I looking at right now? Oh, I'm looking at Victoria's Secret. Don't look at this right now. I guess I'll just start on Vanguard. F it. Look at a shorter time frame. It's not even gonna work. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. People are watching but not typing. Okay. If anyone has any stocks or cryptos, send them. This is the 6th month? We're still in an uptrend here. Stocks and cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. I may will type something too. Nope, not yet. You wanna know why? Because I don't have enough followers. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. I think it's ridiculous the fact that I need 1,000 TikTok followers to be able to post a Discord link in the bio. And like link it. Like I could post the URL, but it doesn't it's not clickable. You have to copy paste. WLK? Okay, no. Alright, what's up? WLK. I still like this one, even though it hasn't done anything since I posted about it. But, see, for a swing here, we are still in our buy zone. So, we just want to see strong support here at 70. And then we want to play this back up to 120. Looks good, though. Low on the RSI. We did print a green dot today. And then also on the weekly, we have a green dot, too. I don't know about the monthly. Not yet on the monthly, but it is looking good, though. I like playing. I like to buy it here and swing it up to 120 or 115. DEFT. Gonna be patient with this one. DEFT. I have this one. Can I see what you're doing on the YouTube? Not right now. DEFT. This is Westlake Corporation. WLK. DEFT in our strong buy zone here. We want to play this up to 5+. This one, there's a lot of insider buys too, and has a price target of $5.86 for next year. So I'm liking this one a lot. We're still in a little bit of a downtrend here, so we're looking to get a little bit of reversal here. So if we can hold support at $2, I think we'll pump back up. PRPH. Wait, what are you doing in the thing, Aiden? Yeah, I have the YouTube, what do you call it, like, minimized on the side. PRPH, you're telling me this is a penny stock that goes 40 cents. Alright, I got 10 viewers right now, it's not bad. This is a penny stock and completely fallen off a cliff. This looks like it went bankrupt. What is this? I guess. I mean, what's your goal for this? Are you short term playing it, or you think it's gonna pump? You want to look it up then, Groove? PRPH, and see if there's anything. Because I'm not. When I'm looking at it right now, I don't see much from it. 5 million volume with the market cap of 16 million, which is so small. I guess not that small for a penny stock, but oh, so yeah, bio, like, yeah. Mm, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I like if you want to play it here, you could. I guess it's low on the RSI and it has good press release. So, but I'm not a fan of anything under a dollar. That's just my personal opinion. YYAI. I'm pretty sure that's also a penny stock. No, I can make them, but um, this is 18 cents, and I guess I know this one's getting talked about a lot, but 1 billion plus volume today. Wow. Wait, I didn't even. This says 2.7 billion volume today. Why is everything crashing? This is not a crash, dude. Let's not call this a crash. It's a pullback. The market is down what, like a percent, 2% maybe? A crash is like we're talking like over like 10%, 7%. Then you can consider that a little bit of a crash. I don't even consider anything a crash unless it's more than like 10%. This one's interesting though. This has a lot of volume, so and it's 18 cents. So I guess it can only go down 18 cents. I know this one's being talked about a lot too, but if you guys want to play this, do it at your own risk. I just don't like penny stocks. I like more established companies. I like to swing those. But yeah, like I said, nothing's crashing right now. What other stocks do you guys want me to take a look at? Someone texted SMR. SMR. Alright, now we're talking something. Alright, so this is interesting actually. I like puts on this if you're going to buy puts. I like playing puts because we did get a lot of red candles. It's going to keep pulling back to $30 a share. If it breaks 30, that's not good. So this is a big support line here. On this $200 day moving average right here. This is at $29 a share. If this continues this downtrend with these huge red candles, we could see a death cross soon. So if that keeps pulling that down and just can't bounce back up, that's not good. I don't know the fundamentals of this company. Let's see actually. What is this? SMR. It has a 1-year price target of 41, so that's interesting. Yeah, I would look to hold support. If they can hold support at $30 here and starts to move sideways, then I would start to buy this one. See, I like this if it holds support. Otherwise, I would just be patient with it. YYAI was 7 cents yesterday. Wow, so it moved a lot. What was the other one? Oh, QBTS. QBTS. Let's take a look at this one. D-Wave. Okay. Quantum computing. Super overpriced. I hope everyone sold it when it was at the peak. Same with like Rigetti, all the quantum stocks. Those were just all of them were just pumped up. That entire sector was just pumped, and you can see we're pulling back down to reality. So this is kind of needed if you like these a lot. I just don't like them because none of them are making money and it's just running off of BS. So this is all like maybe in the future that these things are going to be big. They're not running off anything right now, but it's pulling back to the 50-day moving average. So this is a big support line at 20, 25. If I would look, once again, I would look to hold 25. If it starts moving sideways on it, then you can start to enter. But we'll do AVDL. AVDL. You guys all send stocks that have been pumped already. Oh, yeah, so we got a cup and handle here. You guys should have been buying here. This was a good chart. This was actually a really good chart to be buying here when we got the golden cross. We should have been buying here at $9 a share. If you didn't, you missed it. It has a little more room to grow and go up, but we're at a support, a resistance level here. So if we'll see how the stock reacts here. If it keeps pumping, then it keeps pumping. I wouldn't be buying here though. You can see a small pullback if you want to buy it, but we should have been buying here on this golden cross. And even if you missed the golden cross on this cup and handle right here, this little downwards channel, if you guys see it, this red, you should have been buying down there. You could have played this from 14 up to 18, which is pretty damn good if you ask me. 19, yeah, there's like $19 was the peak. But yeah, this had a nice chart here. I like this. We should have been buying here though, and on the pullback on the cup and handle. Bitfarms, what's the ticker for that? What's the ticker for Bitfarms? Gerb, you know the ticker for it or no? I'll do TSM first, and then we'll go to Bitfarms. 1 second though, I gotta find a ticker for it. TSM, another one. We should have been buying here at 179. So when we got the golden cross here, this would be entering our position. Right now, it's a little high. Yeah, it's a little high. It's pulling back to the 20. You can see the gap here from the 200 to where the stock is trading right now. If you're in it, hold it. I wouldn't recommend buying it right now, especially with how overpriced AI is in this AI bubble we have. I think will go up more, so maybe we could see like 330 with TSM, but the risk is way more than the reward here. Like this has some room to fall. This has room to fall to 240. Rocket Lab. 1 second, I'll do Rocket Lab in a sec. But yeah, I like TSM as a company in general, but once again, I would be buying here at 180 and playing the swing up. I'm not a buyer at the top. I don't like buying at the peak. Did you find the ticker for that one or no? Alright, look at Bitfarms first. Yeah, no. I mean, this was pumped. You can see right here. We got a bull flag here and pumped off it with the 6 and instantly started crashing down to the 20. This has room to keep falling to $2.80. So if you're gonna start buying it, start buying it carefully. I wouldn't full port. We did pull a little bit back off on the RSI though, so that's good because you can see these deep waves we had, and that's a strong sell indicator. So we're gonna see it like showing a reversal. So we want this to pull back a little bit more, and once we get to here on the RSI, we can start buying. I'll do Rocket Lab now. I know for a fact this one's pumped, so you don't want to be buying pumped up stock, guys. You always want to be buying and playing the pump, not after it pumped, because then you're going to be playing for the downside. Yeah, I knew this one pumped already. What, I get to 73 and instantly crash back down? Okay. Strong support here at $50 a share. I like that it's pulled back to here. It's a healthy pullback. I think it's going to keep falling to 50. We'll see what it does at 55. If it drops below 55, expect 50. And if it holds 50 or breaks 50, it can keep falling. But I think it's going to hold support at 50 and then come back up a little bit. Let's see. I'll do DAL. What's DAL? Let's see what this is. Delta Airlines. Oh. Yeah, I like airline companies. I'm not gonna lie, this is the one of the few that have really actually recovered from this crash. All the other ones like American Airlines and JetBlue have not recovered. So if you're looking to invest heavy, maybe I would look at investing in JetBlue or American Airlines, stocks that haven't taken off yet. Like this one is, I mean, I still like this one up to $70, maybe a little bit more. We did get the Golden Cross here. And pulled back, held good support at 56. Yeah, I mean, this is still a good entry, but I like to buy before we get that, in my opinion. But yeah, there are a lot of good airline stocks that haven't had this run yet. Like all of them besides this one they haven't recovered yet. But this is good if you want to buy it. Once again, I want to be buying here at 55. But yeah, it's still a good buy at 60. I did DEFT. I'll do it in a minute though. DJT, yeah, I'll do DJT. What's up, Tao? I'll do DJT first, and then I'll do ACET. I don't know what ACET is, but DJT I like. Yeah, so DJT, we are in our buy zone. You can see the sideways movement here. So if you look at our cheat sheet in our Discord, let me pull it up real quick. This is where we are in DJT. We are on this sideways movement here. This is where we'll be buying. This is smart money right here. This is where we want to be buying. So be patient with this one. I think we'll get us. We're getting a small pullback. So we could actually be right here pulling back. We did get the small pullback here to 15.66. So we could pull back a little bit more to 15. But then I think we will be pumping on DJT. I do like this one for upside up to $50 a share. CRM to the moon, yeah. But yeah, I do like DJT. I have a few hundred shares of it. YYAI broke record for volume. Didn't Beyond Meat, BYND broke that record? I think BYND had more. But yeah, I want to play this up to 30 at least. I like the upside of 50 on this one though for DJT. But I would start selling. Like I want to be buying here. I want to be buying here. I want to start selling at like $30 a share. Or at least start to unload some of your shares at 30 and then. But yeah, I do like this. I think it's going to take off soon. We are in this quiet stealth phase of consolidation. Usually this is what you see before a big pump. CRMs, yeah, sorry. I'll do XRP. I don't have to look up the chart for it. Not a fan of it in my opinion. I think it's overrated and people are going to be disappointed on it in the future, but let's see, technical wise, I do like crypto to end 2025. I think that they're going to go another bull run, and I think we'll see XRP at a new all-time high, but after that I think we're going to sell off. So you can expect XRP at $3.50 to $4 if you want to play that for a shorter term swing, but long term I don't see the hype with it. I think it's overhyped. 2.5 billion volume. What, BYND? I think BYND had more volume than YYAI. 2.23. Oh, it's close. YYAI had what? 2.47. Okay, it was close, yeah. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. Can I run your stock account? Yeah. I can run your stock account, actually. Send me the info. I'm already doing Peter and Colin right now, so. What'd you say, Griff? Just send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat. ACET. Opinion on Jasmy? I don't know what that is. Can you send the ticker and I'll look at it? I'm not sure what that one is, to be honest. Alright, we'll do ACET. And you love penny stocks here. This person sent like 3 penny stocks. And, I don't know. What am I looking at here? 91 cents. It's been sideways. Yeah, I did pump a little bit. Pulled back to the moving average. I like that green candle here on the 50. Yeah, if you're that big on, I do make 20,000 off penny stocks. Yeah, you could also lose 20,000 pretty quickly. So I'd be careful. But if you like them, yeah, you like them. Penny stocks. But yeah, this one doesn't look bad. A little bit of an uptrend here, pulled back. Pulled back to the 50. I like the support that we got from this green candle. We could play this back up to over $1. There isn't much separation from the 200, which I like. So I do like this uptrend since we're above the 200 MA. But yeah. Apple. I don't know what, that person never responds with Jasmine is, but yeah, I'll do Apple. I'll do AAPL. Yeah, held good support here on the 50. You see the sideways movement right here on the 50, which is what we look for before we start buying. On a pullback like that, we hold back to the 50, and you can see the 20 and 50 are actually going horizontal with each other. So this is a big support line here. If this pulls back, this 20 is going to downwards cross, give us a little bit of like a small death cross, not really a death cross, because the death cross is downwards cross in the 200, but we could pull down a little more. I do like this pullback if it holds here, but in my strategy and my opinion and everything is I don't like to be buying at the top. But Apple's obviously a good long-term hold. But as a swing trade, you can see we're at a key resistance level here. We tested it once, came back down. We got a retest here for the 3rd time from here. We could be seeing a cup and handles here as well. If we get a small pullback on a downwards channel, kind of looking like this, we want to see this. Hold on, let me just draw it out. We want to see like a small downwards channel like here and have the stock bouncing up in here like this. This is what we want to see for Apple. And then we want to be buying in this down channel and playing for the pump. Yeah, obviously as a long-term hold, I do like Apple, but as a swing, I would want to see it pull back a little bit more. Ford. Ooh, I do like Ford. Okay. We pulled all the way back to the 200 MA. This is interesting. So this is a key. This is a really big support here. We need to be moving sideways here. If we can hold support here, and they had earnings today. I don't see it on here, unless they didn't report. But tomorrow they report. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, actually, yeah, that was the 4 hour. Yeah, we're pulling back to the 200 here. Be patient with this one. Actually, this is the yearly. I like looking at longer time frames because they're more accurate for the swings I'm looking for. But yeah, this did cross below the 50, so failed support here. I want to see it hold here before these two cross. So we want to see some sideways move. Be patient on this one too. This could fall a little bit more. We're getting a lot of people texting here. Alright, I can only get to so many, so it's kind of hard to keep up. I'll take a look at BBAI. This is an interesting one too. This was really hyped up a few months ago, and now no one really talks about it. Yeah, this is a good spot here. So if we hold here, we could pump up to new all-time highs. I like this up to $10 here, actually. I actually like it a lot. But I want to not jump in yet. I want to see some confirmation to which way we're going to go here. If we see another huge red candle, that's scary. So I want to see a little bit of confirmation to the upside. Maybe if it pulls up to $7 a share, I'll enter. And then play this back up to 10. I like this a lot, actually. You see right here, we did pull back to the moving average, held great support at the moving average, and pumped back up. So we want to see that here. We want to see higher highs, higher lows here. So we don't want to see this pull back to the moving average. I mean the 200 MA. We want to see it hold here. So it's a big spot for it. What's your best stock picks right now? My opinion, I like a bunch. Yeah, you could also join it. We have a Discord link in the bio where we do post all of our top stock picks, but I'll give you an example. I'll give you a select few right now, actually. Target's, my opinion, my favorite. along with healthcare stocks. I like Novo Nordisk, ticker NVO. I like HIMS. I like United Health Group a lot, and Oscar Health is an interesting one too. And Moderna as well. But I like healthcare for 2026. AI is pretty good for AI. I like SMCI a lot. That's one of my favorite AI stocks because it really hasn't pumped yet. The downtrend's starting to slow down on Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia's a buy. I don't like buying at the peak. Grab and Lulu. Lulu's interesting. I like Lulu for a longer term, but right now it's not going to do anything. You don't have to rush into it yet. Grab is also interesting. It has a big market cap. There's a lot of room to run for it, but it hasn't done anything. It's kind of stale right now. Um, TYNA. I like TY. I like Tenaya. That's Tenaya. I have a few hundred shares of this one too. I think I have like 400 or 500 shares. Yeah. So this is like, for an example, what we like here. This is what we're looking for. I know it's a cheap stock, but this is what we're looking for. We're looking. You can see it sold off all the way into our golden zone here. So we're kind of looking like we're getting a reverse here. We have a round bottom forming, and we got the golden cross. So this is what we like to see. We could play this up for a shorter term swing to $4, but for a longer term, like a 6 to 12 month swing, we could play this up to 10. And I know analysts have this at a $10 price target, which is like what 500% a year from now. And it's getting a lot of insider buys as well. So I like Tenaya a lot. I do like bringing in the golden cross here between the 2050 crossing the 200 here and forming this round bottom. This is a good sign for a reversal. But I like Tenaya a lot. What are you trading here? I'm not trading anything. I'm just doing chart reviews. Rigetti? Yeah, Rigetti. RGTI, quantum computing, this pullback was so obvious. It was way too overpriced. What stock is this? This is Tenaya, ticker TNYA. VWAGI, I'm guessing it's Volkswagen. VWAGI. Yeah, it's Volkswagen. Yeah, key support here. I like that we are moving sideways on the 200 though. That's good. This could be a good buy here. I like it actually. We got a death cross here. Here we got, yeah, no, this is looking good actually. We did get the golden cross here at $9 a share. We have moved sideways. We haven't really done anything off of it, so this is a key spot here. I like the side was moving right here on the 200. We can see this pump soon. But yeah, back to Rigetti. Yeah, I mean, you should have been selling that one at. If you want to play puts on it, you should have been playing puts too. But you should have been selling this up here. This is you can see the separation this had from the 200 and the 50 up to $60 here. This space between the moving averages is ridiculous. So this is needed to be pulling back. It can continue to pull back to 27. The quantum stocks are so overpriced. They're running off nothing. There's no fundamentals of the companies. They're just running off BS that all hype about what they could be in 10 to 15 years. So now it's coming back to reality. So, and they're gonna fall the most. Like I said before, when the stock market does come down, the quantum stocks are gonna be the ones that are coming down the most. I took my win on it was going down fast. For what, Adobe? Or Rigetti? ADVE. Adobe. I like Adobe for a longer term swing. I want to see it hold. I do like this little bit of consolidation. I want to see this continue to move sideways, and we can get that golden cross soon. So yeah, I do like this for a long-term swing. You can see this. I want to play this back up to 600 plus. But yeah, we got the death cross here. Right here, we got the death cross. We want to be selling there. It's 565, and it's just continue the tank. We're in a downtrend, so we want to see signs of a reversal and support here. On Rigetti, yeah. Yeah, Rigetti is scary. That was a strong... That was ridiculous what happened with the quantum stocks. REGN. It's probably another penny stock that I'm not going to know anything about. That's not even it. Or the same person sent like 6 penny stocks. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, no, it's $600 a share. We actually got a good one here. Yeah, you can see right here, you can see the 200 is starting to move sideways along with the 20 and the 50. So we can get this golden cross here very soon. The stock just needs, if we see the stock gets to 607 and holds at 607, I would start buying a lot. We could pump all the way back up here. Not a lot of volume, market cap of 61.98 billion. Let's see what analysts say about it. REGN. Yeah, we're like they have a 1 year price target at 730. I might add this one to my watch list actually. Yeah, we're seeing right here in analyst ratings. We're getting buy from analysts with a price target of 728, and technicals is a strong buy as well. I do like buying here though. This is a good entry here, and I would hold this for probably a year. We can see this pump all the way back up. Reddit, yeah, we'll do Reddit. RDDT. This is like I think the most average viewers I've had. 20. I think we have an average of 20 viewers. TS. Um, pulled back a bunch of red candles here. I like the sideways movement here. This is good. Let's look out a little bit. This IPO'd back in March of 2024. PayPal's interesting. What do I think about Beyond Meat? Yeah, that's gambling. You missed the pump. Don't even try and re-enter it. You lost all your profits if you held it today. If you had it and it pumped and you still held it, then you lost everything. This is interesting. Yeah, I want to see this to continue to move sideways and holding 190 as support, 185 as support. If it drops below 185, continue to free fall. But I think this is just a pullback for another run up for Reddit. I like Reddit though. I think Reddit is going to be like the next like Google, in my opinion, like another form of Google. I don't think it'll be as big as Google, but a lot of people do use Reddit for that same purpose. SLDB. SLDB. Interesting. Another good one where we're getting the golden cross and it doesn't pump off of it, and then we see sideways movement. So this is interesting, but once again, when you get a golden cross, it doesn't instantly pump the stock. It's just signaling an uptrend for the future. This is what it's signaling an uptrend. So it doesn't matter. I don't know what the time frame's going to be, but it is signaling that the stock will be pumping up at some point and will continue an upwards trend. So I do like buying here on this consolidation period. This is an interesting one as well. You can play this back up to $15 a share, $10 a share. First resistance at 10. If it beats 10, it breaks 10, you can see 15. PayPal is interesting. PYPL. But we want to see a reversal here. We did get a whole support here. We got it downwards. So yeah, we are on a downtrend though. You can see you got the death cross here, but it did hold at 62. We want to wait a little bit with this one. If this gets back to 70, then I will consider maybe buying. If it holds 70, but we'll see. I'll be patient with this one as well. Tesla. Tesla's overpriced, overrated. It's running off the future. As a long-term investor, yeah, it's a great investment. But as a swing trader, we are in our sell zone. We want to be buying back here. And it will pull back to 300. It will. Whether you guys are going to believe me or not, it will pull back to 300. At any given time, you can see the 200 MA is at 331. So this could pull back at least to the 50 at 391. But I think when the market really comes down, this is going to come down a lot. They did report good revenue today, but their PE ratio is ridiculously high. So that means what they're making compared to like the whatever they're making revenue wise and everything like that, EPS compared to their stock price is way too overpriced compared to what they're actually making as a company. This is all pumped up for the future on just guidance and everything like that. But their fundamentals as a company is not great. Is that Eli Lilly's LLY? Yeah, I like Eli Lilly's for healthcare. I like healthcare a lot. We're actually about to get a golden cross on Eli Lilly, so this is interesting. We need this 50 day to cross over the 200 day, so I think if the stock holds here at 800, we're going to see that. And we can see this thing pump up to new all-time highs. But yeah, for healthcare for 2026, I like this. This is like a 6 to 12 month hold. We could play this over $1,000 a share. I like Eli Lilly's a lot. J.P. Morgan, bank, bank companies. Bank companies benefit from rate cuts. Let's see. What's J.P. Morgan's ticker? I don't know. Can you show them what the ticker is for J.P. Morgan? I'll do MSTR first. MSTR, Death Cross. This is play puts. This is gonna come down. If you want to play this, buy puts on it. We can see we got the Death Cross here. This thing can free fall all the way back down to 140. Not a fan, unless you're playing puts on it. Oh, what'd you say? JPM. Oh yeah, I feel like I knew that. JP Morgan Chase. Yeah. We should have been playing this huge swing up, but now we're on a nice steady. You can see these moving averages aren't creating much of a gap. They're kind of all going up in unison here. Nice and steady. This could pull back a little bit. If we wanted to enter this, we should have been buying when to pull back to the 200 here at 234. But yeah, long-term hold, yeah, why not? MVST. It pumped up already. You missed it. You should have been buying here. We saw this little cross here, $3. This should have been buying, and now we're pulling back to reality and the moving averages. This has room to fall to 370. You're saying it's just starting to pump? Well, it hit a wall at $7 and pulled all the way back. It did need to pull back to 20, but I think it has room to fall to 3. Novo Nordisk I like a lot. That's one of my favorite healthcare companies. It's super undervalued. And for our strategy that we're doing here, this is in the perfect spot to be buying. Death Cross here, also in our sell zone. We don't want to be holding in the sell zone, so we want to take our profits. Completely sold off in a downtrend. We're looking for some stability here, which we have seen. We want to see it to continue to hold 50. And if it does hold 50, we're playing this back up to $120 a share. I like this for 2026. I like this for a 6 to 12 month swing. I would like to play this up to 120. This is one of my favorite healthcares actually. Delta. I think we just did Delta. But I'll take a look at it again. Did I just do Delta? Delta. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we just did Delta, but like I said, we want to be buying on the Golden Cross here at 53. We're at 60, which is not too much of a space yet, but like I said, when you get the Golden Cross, it doesn't happen instantly. It's just going to be an uptrend over time. So this is a sign for a reversal to the upside and an indicator that we're going to be in an uptrend for months to come, unless news, obviously, but I like to play this to new all-time highs. Oh, I don't think we did Delta. I think we did a different one. I don't remember. But yeah, we should have been buying. We saw a little bit of a cup and handle here. We would be buying on this downwards channel here at 56. But yeah, this is still a good buy for a longer term swing. I like this for like a 6 month swing, 4 to 6. If you guys like what you're seeing, just drop a follow. We go live a few days a week. We have a Discord linked in bio. Same with the YouTube, and we also have a Twitter. Which the Twitter is the same. What was it? I think the Twitter is called GFG Investing or Investments, GFG Investments. But everything's linked. Everything's linked in the Discord. So if you join the Discord, you can find all the links off that. But the Discord is linked in the TikTok bio. We do post a few days a week, and we do lives doing chart reviews, just talking about stocks and everything like that. REPL. Yeah. What the hell is this gap up here? We're getting sell indicators here. We're on the 200s, just testing the 200 day. I think it's going to pull back here. Overbought on the RSI. I think we'll pull back a little bit, and then you can look to enter it. Do you use SMA or EMA indicators? I use a bunch of indicators. I use the EMA, RSI, all that good stuff. MACD cross. Yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing, just drop a follow. We do a few lives a few days a week, just doing all types of stuff like this, trying to help you guys, looking at charts and help you guys make money. Just if you guys have any more stocks, send them in the chat. Stocks and cryptos, just doing some chart reviews. And if you have any questions on companies or a stock in general, just question instead of more than just looking at the chart, then you could also ask for that, and I'll do that for you as well. We do post a lot of our information in the Discord. This is where you get the quickest information and the best information. So the Discord's free. You can join for free. Ford, yeah, it's crazy, but it does have a little more room. I know a lot of people are talking about Ford actually, which is interesting. But SES, I called this pullback out in our last live and in the Discord as well. We pumped up way too much. Had to pull back here. I like an entry here at $2 a share. I think it could continue to pull back a little bit more, but if you want to buy now, don't overbuy, and then just be ready to buy more at $2. GM actually got crazy. Yeah. They had really good earnings. HIMS puts for now until. HIMS is interesting. We are actually on the 200 MA, so this is a key support line here, support level. We do not want to be breaking. You could play puts as a hedge, but I still like this to make new all-time highs. We retested this resistance level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and did not break it. So I do like this as support though. But we want to see some stability here and not break below this 200 MA. But you could play puts on it if you want. For a shorter term, I guess. If you think it's going to continue to fall. Thanks for the advice, no problem. I want Dell to break out to all-time high. So that's what I want on Amazon. I want Amazon to break out with an all-time high. Amazon is so overdue. Like the whole market has been pumping, and Amazon hasn't been doing anything. It just recovered from the crash back in November. That's all it did. It hasn't done anything like made new all-time highs or anything. So that's why I like Amazon a lot. But why do some stocks peak in the day and then drop so fast? That's just, it could be based off news. Like usually in the morning, that's when the most overreaction's happening. So when the stock market opens, stocks tend to be the most high or the most low depending on the trend of the day. Amazon for next year, maybe 300. I like Amazon 300 easily for next year. I also really like Amazon for 300 this year. I think it's so overdue, and I think it should be priced at 300 regardless. I think it's undervalued for what the company actually is right now, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I want Dell. I mean, let me take a look at Dell. Dell Technologies. Yeah, we did get a nice pullback here though, so it's interesting. We're pulling back to the 20. We want to see support here. Next support line, if it drops below, is 136. You bought Dell at 140? It's not a bad buy. I guess you're playing it. We did get the golden cross here, so we wanted to be a lot. We wanted our cost average to be here at 110, 111. But yeah, this is a good pullback here. You could play. I think this will keep going up. We're in an uptrend here, and you can see right here. Yeah, because we got the golden cross, that we are signaling for an uptrend. I think it's going to continue to move upwards. I don't see anything bringing it down. And it was up today. On a bloody market, it was up today, which is good. It's going to pull back more. I think it's going to pull back more. A little. Nothing crazy. Nothing to be worried about. I think it's a natural, healthy pullback. It could pull back more, but I do like it held support today. So maybe it won't. But I do like... I think this is a pullback needed to make that next big move to the upside. So if you're looking for new all-time highs, this is a good pullback for it. Let's see. How do you feel about Nvidia? I've been watching it in a solid down channel for on the 4 hour. Seems like it might break. Once again, I like to look at the longer time frames because the longer time frames are more accurate for my strategy and swing trading. I swing trade like 1 to 6 months, 1 to 12 months, depending on the type of stock. But on a longer time frame, I'm looking for reversals in stocks and uptrends in stocks for a monthly span. But we'll take a look at Nvidia. If you're looking at the 4 hour, you're looking for more of a shorter term span of a swing. Like you're looking for more quick moves rather than the long guidance of it. I like Nvidia to break 200. Has it even broke 200 yet? Wait, did Nvidia never break 200? Wow. And then AMD went to like 250. Yeah, I like Dell. Okay, I scalp and swing trade 1 to 3 days. Oh, you swing 1 to 3 days. Yeah, so and Nvidia, we see that it's basically just trading on these 20 and 50 moving averages. We want to see a gap up. Listen, if we do get a Santa rally here, and this is just the market pulling back right now, is just a setting up for the Santa rally for November and December, then I'm all in. I'm all in for Nvidia to pump up and create a new all-time high at 220 plus. We're in a good spot to buy here. You see the RSI pulled back, so this is a good entry level. But we did get a red dot, but I think that's just because the market's been pulling back. For a shorter term, because you said you swing 1 to 4 days, we look at let's look at the 1 month, 3 month, 6 month on the 4 hour. Yeah, it does look like it's breaking this downwards trend a little bit. We can look at the 5 day. Yeah, I do like this bounce up. I think we could pull back maybe we want to see 179 as a pullback. If it breaks below 179, that's not good. But if it pulls back to 179, we can expect it to keep running up. Alright, let me go back to my time frames. Thoughts on getting in on SoFi before earnings release? Interesting. Curve, what do you think about that? SoFi. Let me take a look at SoFi. Once again, for my strategy, you wouldn't be buying when this was like 16. But yeah, when we see the stock trading horizontally with the moving averages, that's when you know it's got to create some separation and pump or dump soon. So when we see them trading like this, sideways on all the moving averages, that's how you expect the big moves coming soon. That's why I like DJT a lot. What is this? You want to buy puts on this? This is SoFi, but I think it's holding pretty good support here on the 50 MA at 26. But yeah, it does have room to fall, so it could fall to 18. If for me and my strategy, I want to buy this around when it pulls back to like $18 or $20 a share. That's what I'm looking to buy it. I'm not buying it right now. Just what I do. But it is looking good. I do like that it's holding here on the 50. It can continue to run up. Like I said, if we do get that Santa rally, and if it does have good earnings, it's set to have good earnings. Yeah, let me look at it actually. Then we could pump up for new all-time highs here on SoFi. But I don't like buying at the peak for what I do. SoFi. The 1 year price target is 22. So I mean, it's above the price target, but that price target can change. And if they do change the price target, that's going to make a lot more buyers as well. Let's take a look. 40 million. Oh, 40 million higher than last quarter. That's interesting. So they're not expecting growth in EPS, but they're expecting a big growth in revenue. So people are a lot of really indecisive in this. We can see insider buying. We're getting buys and sells here, but so yeah, I guess people just don't know how to play it right now, which is understandable. But I do like SMC. I mean not SMCI, SoFi. But yeah, I like it. You could take a little bit of a risk playing the earnings here. Why not? SMCI is one of my favorite. One of my favorite tech companies. Let's take a look at SMCI. I think it's one is really. You can see. Look, this is what I like about it. We got the golden cross here, the 2050 bull cross and the 200, and nothing has really happened yet. We did pump up to 63, pulled back, and now we're going hard. Like I said, we're looking for this horizontal movement on the moving averages, and then we're looking for that gap up. I like this to run 100 plus. I know it sounds crazy, but this is definitely going to be the next stock I'm going to end up buying whenever I free up more cash. Let's see what analysts say about SMCI. It could be interesting, but I do like SMCI for the upside potential a lot. Because we did get that golden cross and nothing really happened yet. So we are moving sideways with moving averages, and you need to make that space either to the upside or the downside. And my opinion is the upside because we did get that upside indicator. But yeah, let's see. The price target's below where it's at right now, 46, but like I said, that can change. And yep, I like it. I like it on the chart. And I think they'll change the price targets. I got in at Server Robotics and Navitas on my first two trades. I'm thinking on getting in SoFi. For puts, or just spot trading, what time frame am I on? I like to look at the 1 year. I like the 6 month and the 1 year. That's what I stick with. I stick to the 6 month and 1 year because that just fits my trading style. I look for longer term swings, like monthly swings. I don't look to day trade. It's not my cup of tea. And the longer time frames, the more accurate the chart patterns are and everything like that. Like if I'm looking at the 1 year here, and we see a double bottom here, and we see a bull cross here, a golden cross here, that's signaling on the 1 year frame that we're going to continue this upwards trend over the next year. So what my style is, swing trading 2 to 6 months. I could even hold longer to 12, like 6 to 8, 6 to 12. But I like to look at the yearly, because the year, obviously the longer time frames, the more accurate. If you're looking at shorter term time frames, that's not as accurate. And it's also shorter swings. What app are you using? Wait, what app do you use to research for swing trading? To research? What do you mean to research? I do my research on the web, like the web. But this right here, if you're asking what app this chart is on, this is Webull. You could use TradingView too. TradingView is good. But I look at, I guess research you could read on whatever trading platform you use. Robinhood tells you information about revenue, EPS, insider buys, everything like that. TradingView tells you price targets, all that stuff. It's all in the apps, or you could look them up online. Should I buy RR now? Like for news articles and stuff? This does show you news stuff too. This has a section where you click news, and it does pop up with news articles. So I like to use Webull. Intel's earnings tomorrow? That's interesting. I could pump. RR. Buy puts on Intel? Yeah, I like that too. But so the fact the government does use it and is big on Intel, I think it's just bound to do. Yeah, it's bound to do good. RR. I called this out as a sell. This is Rich Tech, yeah. What stock is this? This is Rich Tech Robotics, ticker RR. Someone just requested it, so we're going to go over it really quick. I think someone requested, yeah. Should I buy RR now? Yeah, let's let you know. I look for an entry. I'm looking for an entry here. $4. I think this has a little. It did drop below $4 today. Let's look at the daily actually. What do we bottom out at? 470. Should have been. You could have been buying at 470. I got in a rich check. It went up, and I got 120 profit. That's good. Yeah. Before it went up, yeah, that's good. But yeah, we were calling out the sell here, and we were in our sell zone. We're still in our sell zone here, but I was calling it out in the Discord on TikTok, everything to sell. Do not hold this. Do not buy it here. You're gambling at this point. And look what it did. It did pull back a bunch. We pulled back from $7.50 all the way to $5, which is huge for a stock like this. But I do like this to, if it could hold at $4, I do like an entry at 4. Intel bound to be up on earnings. Tesla got hit hard. No shocking. No shocking. Not shocking. Yeah. Obviously, Tesla got hit hard. Tesla's running off hype about the future from 7 to 12 years from now. That's what it's running off of. The company fundamentally is actually not doing anything. Way too overpriced. Not making the money that they should be. The only reason Tesla pumped before was their deliveries. They delivered a lot of cars, but that was expected because their incentive was ending late September, so they were pushing out all the cars. All the cars are being sold because they were cheaper and had good deals. But now that that's over, the company's not making anything compared to what it should be, and it's just pumped up based off the fact that they're going to be making robots in 10 to 15 years, maybe. Apple and Tesla has nothing new. Tesla did come out with a new car, a cheaper car, which is good. That's good for the company if they got a lot of people to buy it. But Tesla doing that was more of an alternative to the fact that they lost their incentive for the electric cars. So they want stuff that's more affordable so they get more buyers. Earnings wise, Tesla, they beat on revenue and they were decreasing EPS. Year over year, there's no growth in earnings per share for Tesla, and I know next quarter they're projected even lower. I don't think Tesla is going to beat EPS anytime soon this year. Maybe the end of 2026. 1 quarter of profit. Yeah, they had good revenue this quarter. But they beat by 12%. APLD. APLD. This is the sell. I'm not holding this here. We pulled back to the 20, and it looks like it's going to continue to pull back to $22 a share. I like puts on this. If you guys would like what you see, we do lives a few days a week, and we post on TikTok. We're gonna start pushing out more content on TikTok. We are a new channel trying to grow, and we're pushing out more content, and working on pushing out more content on YouTube. We have a Twitter and a Discord. Our Discord's linked in the bio, so is the YouTube. And in that Discord, you could find a bunch of solid information, everything like that. We do post stocks to watch. It is a free Discord. We do have a VIP section, but most of this stuff is free. We do top stocks, everything like that. We do call outs on when to buy or sell, and we like projections for stocks and everything like that. So if you're interested, join the Discord. You get all the information and you get it faster and more reliable info. Thoughts on Rivian Automotive? Like it? What's the ticker? I mean, our Rivian, right? Wow. It's tricky right here. Man, you're looking at RIVN, right? It's at 1292. It could pull back a little bit. Oh, like a little bit bullish move here. We almost got a death cross here, but it held. It barely. I like what you're doing here, your graph with that inside. I'll do. Oh, you mean DEFT? Yeah, but I do like Rivian here. We're at pretty low on the RSI. It's a good spot to enter here. What are you doing with insight? Yeah. DEFT. We looked at this one earlier, but we can look at it again. DEFT. I have this on my watch list. I like it. In a downtrend, we're looking for a reversal here. There's some stability. Sideways here. It looks like it's setting up for a reversal soon. I do like it though. I like to play this up to $5 plus. It has a price target of 586, which is like 400% or 300% or something in 1 year. So I do like it. It's also getting a lot of hype, so a lot of buyers are going to move the stock up. I don't know, it's been down 4% after hours. Cake. If you guys don't mind, like the live so we can get more people in here. Thank you for the follow, guys. The follows. Cake. I think we talked about this on the last live. This is a key. I do like the sideways support here. We're holding some consolidation on the 200. I like the sideways movement. We could play this back up to 70 for a shorter term swing, like a two-month swing. If I have 300 in my account, low-key, how much do I risk in a trade? 300 in your entire portfolio, and you're asking how much to risk in a trade. How much do you risk to trade? Like 300. No, don't risk everything. Realistic. Oh, we have to do. Realistically, it depends on it depends on how confident. But also, if you have that much money, I wouldn't be buying anything that much. I would be buying more of like cheaper end stocks. Once again, I don't like penny stocks. It's more of a gamble. So look for something like in the $10 to $15 range. And that's not risky. You don't want to be that risky, especially with that much money. You don't want to risk everything. But TKX. Let's take a look. Wait, TKX. That's not. There's got to be more. I don't see a TKX on here. I see TKX HF. There's like a 7 at the end. I don't know what that one is. Just send more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. But yeah, if you only have 300, I wouldn't advise risking it. If you have 300 and you want to risk that 300, just go put it on black or something in the casino. That's the best risk to reward right there. But I would look to build that 300 rather than to risk it. Send some more stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. I think we averaged like 20 viewers today, which was actually pretty good. It came down a little bit, but we were at like 20 the whole time. Good. If you guys enjoyed, just drop a follow. We do these chart reviews and talking about stocks 2 days a week on live, and we do post a bunch of TikToks. We have a Discord as well, linked in bio, where we do post a lot. We do give a lot of information on the Discord and stuff like that. Nebius, NBIS. Nebius Group. Pumped up, pulled back, yep. And I follow this. I think I have this on my watch list. Key support here at 94. If we drop below 94 here, this can continue to fall. But this is looking like a minor pullback, I hope. I don't really see a reversal yet coming here. I do like the run up on the RSI. You can play this back up to 141. But we want to see support here. I wouldn't buy it yet. Be patient with this one. If it holds support here and starts showing some confirmation upwards, we start buying, but this can continue to fall, so be careful. Coinbase. I'm pretty sure that's what coin is. Yeah, Coinbase is scary. It's so choppy. You can see like this just has huge swings. Like, we went to 445 and pulled all the way back down to 300, and before that we were at 350, pulled back to 150. So it's scary. But we did cross below the 50, so that's scary. If it could hold 300, I would consider buying it. You could dabble in a little bit here, and then if it does hold, buy more. But it's a little risky where it's at right now. It does have a little more room to fall. I say the floor for this right now is 280, but we do not want to see it break in 310 or 300 unless you're playing puts. But yeah, I think it'll hold here. But once again, you want to see some confirmation and some support here before buying, and then you can play it back up to 400. Any more stocks and crypto, send them in the chat. And if you guys don't mind, just like the live. So we get more people in here. We were averaging 20 viewers and then pulled back a little bit, but we're just trying to help you guys out with stocks and making money. If you guys have any questions on the market or any companies, let me know. I can research a company for you and give you any information you need. This is just based off charts and everything like that. But I do have a lot more than that, obviously. Can you check FET? Yeah, no problem. FET. FET. Once again, with our strategy, we will be buying on this golden cross. So this was at 16 a share, signaling an uptrend monthly, like a future uptrend for the next few months. And you can see that's what we got. We're in an uptrend now. We're above the 200 MA. We're in a bullish trend. So we can see we pulled back to the 50. So if you missed this, you want to be buying here at 25. You pulled back up. It's not bad. It's just not. I don't like buying at the peak, so I don't advise buying it here. It's not my best advice to be buying it here. With my strategy, I want to be buying here at the golden cross or here on the sideways movement before we create a lot of separation with the 200 MA. When the stock's trading close with the moving averages, we're expecting a boost soon to create some separation, which we saw here, so that's a little late to be buying it. You can play puts on it. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. And if you guys like, follow the channel. We do a bunch of lives. We do this all the time. We're a new channel. We're just trying to help everyone make some money in the stock market and give them the best advice. And we have a Discord and everything in the bio. Yeah, no problem. In the Discord, our Discord's free, but we do have a VIP section too for $3, but it is free for the most part. And we are doing a VIP giveaway at 100 Discord members, so we're at 80 right now. Yeah, we do post TikToks, and we're gonna be continuing to push out more TikTok content. We have a Twitter as well. We have all socials and everything like that. We're going to be pushing more content as we try to grow this channel and this brand. You guys have any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. Just doing some chart reviews. Just send the tickers in the chat. This right here is FET, which we just did. NLY. And... one sec. NLY. I like the sideways movement here on this 50 MA. We got a cross, but this is just the space. Yeah, I like it. But once again, I don't like buying at the peak. But if you're going to buy at the peak, this is not a bad one to buy. 100? What do you mean 100? Cool. If you guys have any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. Just doing some chart reviews. If you guys don't mind dropping a follow, just we're trying to grow the channel and help you guys out with stock market and everything like that. Quadruple use. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Energy fuels. Same thing here. We did get a nice pullback to the 20. held support here, which is good. But yeah, if you want to short term swing it for like a few weeks, 2 week swing to a month, I like it back up to 30. Any more stocks? Send them in the chat. Did he? Really? What did he say? Ford hasn't done anything, but General Motors do, yeah. Rigetti, I'm not a fan of Rigetti. If you were yeah, I like it for puts. I think it's gonna continue to fall to like 30. I think it's at 30 right now actually. It could fall like 25. We wanted to be selling. Quantum computing was so overpriced. It was so obvious. We called this pullback out in the last live, and look at this completely. Yeah, it's gonna pull back to 27. This is a falling knife now. It's gonna continue to keep falling. Yeah, I might. It looks interesting. It's just a little scary. Where's Ford? I want to add Ford to my watch list. The only thing that's a little scary with Ford is that somehow, I guess this pullback up from $11 it created is. This is the yearly too. Wait, what's Ford's ticker? Is it just Ford? No. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. Wait, just F? Yeah, like I said, the only little thing that's a little scary here is that the space with the 200 MA. But I like that we got a bull cross at $9. Like we got a bull cross and a golden cross at 9, and has this hasn't it's been beat up. Interesting. I mean, on earnings it could pull back to 10 or it could pump up. ATAI. Yeah. This is a sell. SoFi. That's interesting. Yeah, so there hasn't been any growth. To beat it, yeah. Wait, when does SoFi report? Next Tuesday. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that it's holding support here on this 50 though. But we want to be buying here. That's what we want to be buying. But if you're buying it here, yeah, I like it. If it reports well, it's going to continue to go up. But I would hedge this with puts also, in my opinion. If you have a big position in it, I would hedge it with puts. Send some more stocks in the chat. If you guys can get this live to 3,000 likes, then we'll stay live for another half hour. Because the viewer count's dropping a little bit. We were averaging 20 viewers before. So if we can get this to 3,000, we'll stay live for a little longer. And I'll give out a free... No, I'm just kidding. But if we get to 3,000, we'll stay live for a little longer. Continue to do more charts and everything like that for you guys. And once we get a little bigger or get more people, once we get more followers and everything like that, we'll give out a free VIP in the Discord to someone in the live. But that's for the future. If you guys drop a follow, then you guys can catch that. opened up this channel a month ago and gained 400 followers in a month. So we are growing, but we want to be at like 1,000 followers. Yeah, have everyone follow and invite everyone. Tell everyone about the account. We're trying to grow, try and help you guys, giving out the best information for the stock market and help you guys make money. So if you guys don't mind, follows are appreciated, and we'll be focusing on pushing out a lot of content for you guys. Oh, we're at 3,000. Okay, so we just got 1,000 more likes. We'll stay live for another half hour. For SoFi? Yeah, I know. Ford's interesting. Yeah. Send more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Well, if it's down before earnings, I would look to buy before. Yeah. Here, you guys send some stock, and we'll do some. And since there's not that many people in here, we're not getting a lot of requests. Send a stock, and I'll do like a in-depth review on it, like how I do with I'll show you my watch list. Like we can see like Tesla, I have my zones and everything like that. So we'll do an in-depth review on it. We'll look at the price targets, analyst ratings, technical ratings. We'll look at the earnings reports. Just anyone send us the stock, because we have some time to kill right now. Thank you for sharing the live. I see you shared it with 5 or more people. Appreciate it. NBIS. You want me to? I'll do an in-depth review in Nebius Group. I do like where it is right now, but once again, it is a stock that's at the peak. So my strategy is we're not buying here, but obviously for you guys, everyone's strategy is different. I'm not saying that the stock isn't going to go up, but for what I look for, it's not a buy. Support and resistance here, and we have support and resistance down here. The stock really pumped this year. I got clapped today. What do you mean you got clapped today? Pause. Oh, the market? Yeah. That's what you're talking about, I hope. But yeah, the market, yeah, everyone got clapped today. Well, most people, I got clapped today. I was down like 1.7% of my portfolio. Not that clapped, but pretty clapped. But yeah, if you're playing this, I would wait. I want to see this. Yeah, definitely the market. But yeah, I like playing this if it holds support here. This is a key support level. You see we're on the 50 MA, this green line here. If this breaks below, we can see this continue to drop to like the next level will be like 70, but I want to see support here. If this holds support here, then I would look to enter it, and you can play it back to the top of the resistance at, well, I would say half the resistance at 120. So if you're looking for like a 1 to 2 month swing here on Nebius Group, you could buy it here and sell at 120, but before you buy, I would look for some confirmation of support here, because we have a lot of deep candles here. This can continue to fall down a little bit. If this continues to fall, we have a lot of room to fall because of this gap with 200 MA. And we've been in an uptrend since May. So you can see that the stock is pulling away from the 200 MA. So we have to pull back down. I like the pullback though. This is a healthy pullback, as long as it holds here. And we'll look at the, let's take a look. NBIS, since we're doing in-depth here. Nebius Group, we can see we have so technical, obviously we have a sell because of this pullback recently, but analysts are rating it a buy, and with a 1-year price target of 156. So yeah, it is looking good. If you want to buy it here, you could buy, but once again, we want to see support here. So if you want to be a little more safer, let's wait for some sideways movement and holding here on the 50 MA. If it does that, then we can enter and you could hold it up to 150 plus. How is anything insider trades or anything like that? Let's take a look. Yeah, no problem. We'll look at the insider trades for you too. So yeah, actually, analyst ratings, we're getting a strong buy here on analyst ratings, and we could take a look at insider buys. They don't show insider buys, but unfortunately, I don't know why they aren't showing it. When does this have earnings? We have earnings on. Well, the only thing that's about this is the PE ratio is high. Not too high. It's high. Where's earnings? 29th, so I think it's Wednesday. What Apple stock look like? Among all the stocks mentioned, very few stand out for an uptick. Which do you like? SMCI, I like a lot. For all the stocks mentioned, I like Nebius Group, but it's just not my buying style. What's another? I forgot what the other good ones were. We went over a bunch of stocks. I can't remember them off the top of my head. We'll take a look at Apple. But I like, yeah, so Apple, we want to see a cup and handle here. We want to see this start pulling back down and have a little bit of a downwards channel here. I don't like buying at the top, but if you're going to buy, I would look at a little bit more of a pullback before entering this one. Yeah, I can't remember what we've been doing. A bunch of stocks today. We went over like tons of stocks. Yeah. I like the Energy Fuels one. Was pretty good. Getty's a sell. A bunch of these are sells. A lot of you stocks you guys have been sending have been pumped up already, and we're missing the wave. We want to be catching that wave. We want to be buying. Like, we'll go back to the cheat sheet for you guys. Maybe you guys weren't here before when we went over the cheat sheet in our Discord, but this is we will be buying on this consolidation. This is the smart money when the stock isn't doing anything, and then we catch that huge wave up. So that's what we're looking for here. We're looking to catch a huge wave up and then be selling. And that's the style we're going for. So we're looking to be buying in that smart money phase and catching that huge wave up. We don't want to be selling at the peak. I mean, buying at the peak. Yeah, but we have a bunch of that information in our Discord. Krispy Kreme. This is an interesting one. This one pumped today, and no one realized because it pumped pre-market and aftermarket, and after that it pulled back. Let's look at the daily because it's actually pretty interesting. So we pumped up from $3.30. We pumped up to $5.10, and no one realized because it completely fell off really quickly. And then so if you played that, I hope you sold it. If you didn't, this is your chance to buy more. I think it's going to continue to rise up. Let's take a look at the analysts. What the analysts have to say about this one. I like Krispy Kreme donut. I like it a lot, actually. We have a price target of $4.33, which isn't crazy because it's not much, but I was a big buyer on this at $2.90 and $3 a share. It was pumping from the prior days, yeah. On the technical, we're giving it a strong buy, and analysts are giving it just a neutral buy. So nothing crazy on it, but I do like it. We have been in this downtrend. You can see we did get the death cross here at but $13 a share, sold off. We created a lot of space. So look, when we're looking to buy something and it's an established company, we're looking for that downward space from the 200 here. Now we're getting closer. It's just getting closer to a reversal here for donut. D-nut Krispy Kreme. I like to play this back up over $10. Just my opinion on it, based off the charts. Yeah, I've had this one on my watch list for a while now. Any more stocks that you guys send them in the chat? VMAR. VMA or wow. Yeah, so we see this really deep wave in the RSI, signaling. I can't talk now. Like I've been talking for like 2.5 hours. Signaling a strong buy. So that's what this deep wave is. It's oversold territory. That's where we start entering our position. Pulled back up. So they're really cheap stocks. So can't really look at the yearly. Yeah, this thing completely fell off a cliff. Now we're holding here. If you want to play it, you can play it back up to $4. A little risky, but I like this. It's moving sideways here. I1Q up $12 after hours. I1Q. Yeah. Well, you can see here we pulled all the way back down to 200 MA, so this is a key support level here. I like it to bounce back up here to 68. I do like the green candle here. I like that the RSI is low. I do like this plant bouncing back up to this $70 range. So you guys can make a quick profit on this one. It looks good for at least to retrace this fair value gap of all these red candles. So yeah, it's not really a shocker that's up $10 after market. Well, 18%, $10. JEPI. Yeah, let's take a look at JEPI. Oh, it's just same thing as JP Morgan. Yeah. Got the bull cross, steady uptrend. My strategy is not to buy at the peak, but I do like that it's slowly going up with the 200 MA, so you could ride it up still. So it's got room to go up. It's just on a steady uptrend here. I don't see it coming down anytime soon, like reversing. Any more stocks? Let them in the chat, guys. Stocks and cryptos on the ticker. How are you doing, Groove? So what are you doing? TS? Let's see. Earnings reports. Yeah, it looks like we have a good week of earnings coming up for next week. Yeah, I think next week's a really solid earnings week. It's going to be a big week for the market. They can definitely pump the market next week. Yeah. Any questions on any stocks, or you guys want to look at a chart or anything? Companies, market questions, send them in the chat. Let's try and get the live to 4,000 likes. We were averaging like 20 viewers before. That was like most of the first hour and a half of the stream. We were averaging 20 viewers, so let's try and get back there. I've been live for a while though, so we already reviewed tons of stocks. I think we reviewed like over 50 stocks, something like that. Any more stocks or cryptos on the tickers in the chat? Username stands for what? It's initials. That's what GFG stands for. It's just initials. Any more stocks and cryptos? What do you mean initials? It's just the initials of everyone in our admins. We just all combined. Yeah, we have a few people that run the account, so it's not just me. Gervin friends. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. If you guys are in the live, try and get the live to 4K likes. Giggly. Yeah. We've been live for what, two, not two, like 2 hours almost. Thoughts on MU? Let's take a look. I think I reviewed this like last live, if I'm wrong. Yeah. So this is a stock with my strategy, because I like to catch the swings. I would be buying, if I saw this, I'd be buying here. When we got the golden cross right here, you see this golden cross, so the green and the red crossing over upwards on that golden 200 MA. That's signaling an uptrend for the future, and you can see that's what we got here. And we finally started to create some separation. We don't want to be buying when we see this separation with the moving averages. We want to be buying when the moving averages are tight, horizontal with each other, and this golden cross. Why did review the STD 500? This seems to be your guys' favorite stock. Why did Tesla drop? Because the company is doing shit. That's why. People are starting to realize, yeah, that's my analysis. Tesla as a company is pretty ass right now. And the only reason Tesla is the price it is, you can tell, right, is because it's all hyped up about what they're going to be making 10 to 15 years down the road. It's nothing off what they're doing right now. They did actually have good revenue this quarter, but their EPS is, they're never going to be, their EPS is going to be a while until they start beating the EPS. But I don't know. Tesla has, I think Tesla falls to 300 here. People were saying buy at 470, and I said no, it's a sell spot, and it sold off, and it sold off after earnings too, because the company isn't making as much money as what the price is showing, because the, what do you call it, the PE ratio is insane. It's like 260, which is saying that the stock is way overpriced for what the company is making fundamentally and what their fundamentals are. It just pumped up for hype about the BS, not BS, but what the stock will be doing and the company Tesla will be doing in 10 to 15 years, because it is a good long-term hold, don't get me wrong, but for a swing trade, I'm not a fan of where it's at right now. I was buying it back at 300 and 270, and I played that like 150 swing up, dollar swing. I made a ton of money on Tesla playing that swing. Thank you for the rose, the you're awesome, and the pumpkin, and the let 'em cook. I don't know what that one is. What's the first thing you do when knowing... Wait, what's the first thing to do when knowing how to trade? What do you mean the first thing to do when knowing how to trade? Or not... Wait, did he say not knowing how to trade or knowing? No, he said knowing. I don't know what he means. Yes, Dante, yeah, 100%. It's a great question. Really? Wait, what'd you say, Aiden? I hear the crickets in your room, yeah. Um, I'll do Weeble. I have a decent sized position in Weeble with the average cost of like 13, so I'm low-key getting hit hard right now. But I like it. I like the fundamentals of it. I like where the stock, I think, yeah, not I think. I know the price target's at 18 for a year span, and insiders are buying, and people are big on it. It's just in a downtrend right now, so we're looking to break that. I know buying it where I bought it was in a downtrend, but it's dollar cost average. I do like it to make a reversal soon and pumped up. I like the price target for 18. So I honestly, if you're not in it now, I would start buying it here. $10 is a steal, and then you could play it up to $16 to $18 a share. So I do like this as a swing. What was that other one that person sent? Oh, Novo. Novo is my favorite healthcare stock for the strategy that we have. It's in our sell zone. Sold off. We got death cross here. That's when you want to sell. And you see the 20 and 50 cross below the 200. Pulls all the way back down because that's signaling a downwards trend. So as you can see, it played out like it did. Now we're looking for a reversal. You can see the moving averages getting close and moving parallel with each other. We want to see this 20 and 50 cross over upwards on this 200, and this thing's going to go back to 120. But if you're not in it, I advise buying it and holding it over the next 6 to 12 months because I think it's going to go easily 100 plus. So you'll be making a ton of money on this one. I'm really big on healthcare for 2026. Thank you guys for the follows. YYAI, I don't like penny stocks, so that's not what I'm going over here. I went over it before. I see it has a ton of volume. I set a record for volume, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of penny stocks. It's too risky. Are the what are you saying? Are the crickets investors or are they other admins for what? XRP, I like it up to 350, $4, but I'm not big on it for the future. I think it's overhyped. PayPal. What time charts are these? I like looking at the. Well, this is the 4 hour, but this is Novo. I'm a big fan of Novo. But I use the 1 year and 6 month. I for my swing trading strategy, I swing trade 2 to 6 months, sometimes 2 to 8. I mean, 4 to 8. It can be a little longer, depending on the position I'm in. But the longer the time frame, the more accurate the information I'm getting here. So if we look at, like, for example, a 1 month, and I see this death cross here, that doesn't mean the stocks will be in a downtrend for the next few months. For my type of swing, when I see this, I could sell right here. I'll be buying puts on here, and I'll be playing this downwards because that's signaling a downwards trend for the next year, or 6 to 12 months, we'll say. And then when we get a bull cross and that golden cross, that's signaling an uptrend. So I play that swing to the upside when I see that. Trader Joe's Takis, 10 out of 10. I'll do PayPal. Sorry, I read over that one. PYPL. I like PayPal a lot, actually. I like that it held here. We did get this death cross, so that's signaling a downwards trend. So if this doesn't hold support here at 60, then this is going to continue a downtrend. We want to see this go. Listen, I'm not buying here. I do like it. It's something to keep an eye on. I would be buying this at 70 plus. I know it's higher than the price it's at right now, but if it holds 70, that means it's not really going to follow through with this downtrend, and it's going to reverse back to the upside. Right now, it's a little iffy. I want to see this get up to 70 plus and hold 70 as support. Otherwise, it's going to continue its downtrend. So, what about popcorn? Microwave popcorn and fire, 10 out of 10. And movie theater popcorn is also 10 out of 10. But microwave popcorn just hits different sometimes, and it doesn't kill your stomach. Thank you guys for the follows. If you guys enjoy, just drop follows. We do lives like this twice a week. And we do post on TikTok when we work out, getting more content out for you guys. And we have a Discord, a Twitter, and a YouTube all in the link in bio. If you can't find the Twitter link, then the Twitter is linked in, I think it's linked in the Discord. So you could access that through the Discord. But if you guys like, just drop a follow. We're going to try to push out more content for you guys as we grow, because this is where can I access the Discord and the TikTok link. I need 1,000 viewers. I mean, not 1,000 viewers, 1,000 followers, because TikTok's, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little dumb, in my opinion. I don't know what just happened on my screen. Thank you for the Night Star. That was actually pretty cool. TikTok's dumb, and you can't post links of, like, apps or anything besides YouTube. You can't post links until you have like 1,000 followers. You can only just post the URL, and you guys have to copy paste it. But the URL is in the bio. You just have to copy paste it in your Discord. Thank you for the roses. Sorry, you guys were texting something I couldn't see. Rich Tech Robotics under 5 today. I think it's bullish with the trades bought back from BlackRock. It's interesting. My thoughts on RR. I was calling it out in the last live, and every single live basically. We posted a video on the TikTok too that this is what my strategy we're selling here. I was selling here at $7 a share. We're definitely not going to be buying it there. That's FOMO. People FOMO buying here at $7 a share, and they just lost a shit ton of money. So I like it. It did break that 20 MA support, which is a little scary. So I would look to buy it at $4. If you're confident on it, then you could buy it here and just be ready to buy more, because I think it's gonna pull back a little bit more. But you could, if you're scared and think it's gonna reverse here, it's just not I'm not comfortable with buying the stock here. But if you are, don't full port it. I would buy a little bit, and if it continues to drop to $4, then I would look to buy more for. It doesn't hurt just to dollar cost average and dabble like a little bit shares of here and there. You could buy a little bit here, a little there, whatever. But definitely don't just throw all your money in it, especially right here where it's at right now. I'd be patient with it. That's just my opinion, but I hear a lot of stuff about it, but this was pumped, and now it's dumping a little bit. Rigetti was pump and dumped. All those quantum stocks were stay away from it. You could play puts on Rigetti. Yeah, I'm for sure going to dollar cost average. Then yeah, just you could buy it here and just be ready to buy more at $4. Excuse me. Thank you. What is that? Thank you for a galaxy. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Wow, a galaxy. I don't even know what that is. Thank you though. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Damn, bro, that's like the biggest gift. Wait, how much is it? What? I don't even know how much I can't even tell. Thank you, though. Dante's popping off right now, right? But really? Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. If you guys like what you see, please drop a follow. We're looking to grow the channel. We made it last month, and we're trying to push out more content and everything. And yeah, that's crazy. Dante, don't know why, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to grow the channel, help you guys with the stock market and everything like that, charts and everything, and just help you guys make money. What charting software are you using? I like to use Webull. I like TradingView as well, but Webull just fits what I'm trying to do better. Also, TradingView just tries to charge you for like stupid things, and Webull, everything's free. Can you check out the stock Upstart, UPST? Yeah, no problem. We'll check that. I don't think I've checked out this one yet. We'll take a look at it. Wow, this is choppy. See, this is when a stock is like this, it's tricky because you can see we got a death cross here and instantly reversed it. So this is a little tricky. We're about to get a death cross here as well. I think this has a little more room to fall, but this is just kind of hard to tell what's going on here. It's not really any consistency here with this chart. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a little more research on it. We'll see. Let's see. One UPST. Let's see. Analysts are saying. I mean, it does have a 1-year price target of $70, which is interesting, but it's kind of neutral right now. I think people think it's going to pull back a little bit. Maybe look for an entry of 40. I just don't like buying these type of stocks that are very choppy like this. Unless you're looking for like shorter term swings, then yeah. But right here I would play puts down to 40. Or 45 rather. But if you're spot trading, this is kind of tricky to spot trade. Yep, no problem. How'd you learn to swing trade? A lot of practice. I bought BYND exactly when it... Yeah, you can't be doing that. Oh my gosh. Yo, this guy bought BYND... Wait, I bought BYND exactly right when it went down, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, wait, what'd you buy it at? What'd you buy it at? Because it's been going down... It's a pump and dump. That's too risky to buy. That's FOMO money right there. That's right here. Yeah, meme stocks. That's scary. But how I learned to swing trade is a lot of practice, research, and trial and error. You gotta see what works, what doesn't work. Get used to seeing patterns, everything like that. Reading charts. It takes a lot of time. Watch a lot of videos, and do a lot of practice on your own on your free time. It's all about consistency. And you're looking at patterns and the charts and everything like that, and researching the companies. Everything comes into play. You're looking at earnings per share. You're looking at price price to earnings ratios, revenue, how good the company is doing. Then you have like meme stocks that just pump for no reason. What are your predictions about alt season, altcoins? I don't know. I hear a lot of people saying it's gonna pump a lot and it's gonna be in for a big altcoin season, but we need Bitcoin to pump first. I was watching the charts during school. I was like, just damn, I only put 20 in, so it's good. Oh, okay. So you just lost some money. Yeah, thank God you didn't full porter, but yeah, that's FOMO. You don't really put in FOMO money. When you see stuff like that, you start getting like, oh my God, you're gonna miss out on a bunch of money, but you're buying stupid money. I'll just show you guys. I know we went over it a few times, but our cheat sheet. You'll be buying here. This is our FOMO area. This is delusion. You think the stock's gonna keep pumping, and then boom, you get this straight down. You want to be buying here. This is our moving average. The mean is the moving averages. We want to be buying when we're sideways with the moving average. That's the smart money area. We're buying in the despair as well. That's just more careful, hopefully. But this is the smart money, and then you don't want to be buying up here. So I like to be buying before the swings. I would have made a good amount on BYD. Sold at $4. No, yeah, but you can't be looking at it. You made money. Sold at $4, but you could have been holding. You don't want to be holding into greed. So you don't want to be selling it. You can't time the peak. You can never try and time the market. Sell when you make your profits, what you're looking your price target. If it goes past, like for example, I had Tesla at an average cost of 300. I had shares at 270. I had shares at 310, and I played it up to 450 or 440, and I sold it. Then the stock pumped to 480. But I still made tons of money on it. I can't be looking at it like I missed money because I sold it and I made a ton of money. I go to the next stock. I could have held it, but now if I held it at 480, if I thought it was right in the 500 and it pulled back down to 420, now I could have lost all those profits again. Never hold into greed. Never get greedy. Just take your profits. If you made the amount you're looking for, then just sell it. If you hit your price target. U.S. sanctions Russia and India to cut Russian oil purchases. Bullish on Chevron and Exxon stocks. Yeah. I like Exxon stocks. Any more stocks? Send them in the chat. Stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat. We'll do a review. Energy stocks have had a run, yeah. UHD. What is UHD? I don't know what UHD is. Yeah, I'm not sure. UHD. I don't see anything for UHD. Is this a UHDFF? I don't even see. Yeah, nothing even pops up. Oh, UNH. So yeah, for healthcare, I'm super bullish on for 2026. Really bullish. All the healthcare stocks. And you can see right here. This is our buy. This is where I bought. I bought down here. I bought UNH basically at a perfect time. I already bought at the bottom, which is pretty lucky. And I sold it back up here at 330. Obviously it's 360 now, but I made a ton of my profits. I'm looking to get back in it. If we see some consolidation here, we're looking for this golden cross for the 20 and 50, the bull cross, the 200, and the stock will pump back up 500 plus. So, but I like this for 2026. I wanna get back into this position. I made a ton of money from it, and I'm gonna make a ton of more money from it. I'm gonna get back into it soon. But there's more time with it. I don't think it's gonna pump to 500 yet. Yeah, or just. Yeah, Tesla's income from operations is down 40% year over year. Yeah, they're just that company's just running off the future and building for the future because they know what they're not doing anything right now besides the cars and they're not even doing that well. Yeah, dollar cost averaging, yeah. But I made a shit ton of money and I sold it and I put my money in a lot more stocks that are gonna make me big returns, and I'm looking to get back into this once I sell some of the stocks I'm in because I'm in a shit ton right now. So once I free up some cash, but I do have time with this one. This one's not going to go quickly. I like where it's at right now. But I think it's going to stay in this 350 or 340 to 370 range for a few months. What does the red, purple, and yellow mean? So the red is my sell indicator. So this is like a sell zone. So when the stock usually typically gets to this point, you want to be selling. So I want to be selling up here, and I'll be buying down here in the purple and gold zone. So if I'm looking to buy a stock, I wait for them to get to the zone right here. That's when I start entering my position, because I'm a swing trader. I'm in a trading group. Yeah, it is bullish. Are you talking about UNH? It is bullish, yeah. But it's not going anywhere yet. I have time into this one, but yeah, it is obviously it's bullish. We got to fill this huge fair value gap because it dropped so fast from 500 all the way down to 230. It recovered a little bit, and I played that recovery, so I'll play it back up to 500 whenever I free up some cash. But what's the difference between swing trading and day trading? Day trading is all in one day. You're buying and selling. Swing trading is you buy at whatever price and you sell it when you're comfortable at whatever the money you made at your price target. So that could be 1 to 2 weeks. That could be 1 month to 6 months. It could be 4 to 8 months, 12 months. Typically, it's a 1 to 6 month trade. So you buy and hold for a 6 month range, or whenever you hit your price target and you sell. So like typically, I'll be buying down here in this golden zone, and I'll be holding it until I get to my sell zone. So however long that takes, it could be 2 months, it could be 8 months, however long it takes until it gets to that point, then I sell it. That's swing trading. It's like premium service. I pay $25 a month. I made $1,500 due to BYND. BYND was a penny stock though. That was just a pump and dump meme stock. But yeah, UNH it's obviously bullish, yeah. But all healthcare is bullish for 2026. I'm big on all of them. I think they're all going to hit. Well, at least they're all going to recover fully from the dips from 24 and 25. What indicators are you using for your buy indicators and sell the color values? I just marked them out as support, and I marked them out myself with all the practice I did and everything like that. Months and months and year of practice of support and resistance zones and reading charts and trends and everything like that. I marked them out myself. If I go to like a stock I don't like here, I don't. I would just mark them out myself. All the color coordinates, like for example, I just have the rectangle here, and I just color coordinate it here. You're not gonna see anyone else having what I have. It's just a personal thing I have. But it's not really too worth it unless you're trying to swing trade. Not worth what? Oh, he's talking about his group. OMSE. If you guys are enjoying, just remember to drop a follow, help support. We made this channel a month ago. We're growing pretty fast right now, and we're looking to just help all you guys with the stock market and investing, everything like that. This is interesting. I don't really know. I mean, I guess you could play it back up to $7 here. I always wait for a little bit more of a pullback. I don't know too much about this company. And IPO'd recently. It's just been down from the IPO. We're looking. I guess this looks like you just want to see it hold support here, $4 support to break this downtrend. Look for a reversal. It's on my radar. It's still a new project. Yeah, I can see it's a new project. It is interesting though. It definitely looks interesting. If you guys have any more, SLI. Whew. We did so many stocks today. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, a lot of separation here from the 200 MA. This thing pumped already. Did it pull back? What are we at? $4? Yeah, pulled back. Okay, so I like the pullback here. I would look for an entry here at $3.50. 370. If it pulls back to 370, I would look to. It did pull back to 370, then pump back up today. Yeah, so you want to be buying here, but not my type. It does look like a healthy pullback, so I think it's gonna pump back up. But XLE, yes, go look at XLE. Alright, so this looks good. This is one of the, but we did get a death cross pulled back. Then we got a golden cross here. See, the only thing that's catching my eye here, even though we are at a peak, which is I don't typically like to buy with my strategy, is that we are hugging the moving averages here. So this thing is bound to make a huge pump or dump here. There's got to be some separation between the moving averages. You can see all of them, the 2050 and the 200, are all going horizontal with each other since last year of April. And it's been consolidating for over a year. So we can see this thing absolutely pump to, like, we can see new highs. We can see this go to like 130, or we can see this completely pull back here. Depending on the fundamentals of the company, we can pull back down to 60. It's stable. Yeah, it's stable. But like anything you can say is stable can come down. ETFs, everything. Like gold's been coming down. The S&P's gonna come down. But if you're long term holding it, yeah, obviously. But for a swing trade, it's interesting. It's just, to be fair, it hasn't done anything. If you had this for the past year, your returns are pretty not good. But it is looking like it's going to go big direction one way or another soon. But there's way better ways to be making money than to investing in this in the past year. But now it looks interesting. Can you check out XRP? Yeah, I can check out XRP. I'm not a fan of it. A lot of people do ask about it because it's so overhyped, but this is XRP. Absolutely dumped to 160. This honestly, you should have been. I think it was halted though, unfortunately. What makes you think the S&P is coming? I don't think it's coming down. At some point it will. The whole market comes down. Everything goes up and down. I don't think it's gonna come down right now. I think we're setting up for a bull run and for the Santa rally in the end of November, December. I think we're gonna end 2025 and make all new time highs for the stock market and the S&P. I'm just saying the stock market goes up and down. Everything's bound to come down at some point. But I do like the S&P for, and all this, like all the markets, crypto market, everything I think is gonna pump. But yeah, XRP I like to maybe $4, $3.50. I like XRP for a new all-time high to end 2025. But for long term, I think it's gonna disappoint people. I don't see the hype with it. I think it's overrated. What do you think about this new NVIDIA conference coming up? That's what I keep seeing. I haven't had the time to research about it, but I am hearing a lot of talk about it. I'm hearing a lot. Will it affect AI like SES? It could. I feel like if it was going to impact something the most, it would be rich tech. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, it could affect it. If you want, SES is interesting. I like Path. I don't know if you guys know UiPath, but I like that one a lot more than SES. SES we called to sell. We called this out a while ago. Bitcoin's headed to 40K. It's already cooked. I don't think so. But SES we want to see holding here. If it drops, if it continues to fall, our next major support would be $2. Our buy entry. But yeah, I think this is a healthy pullback. I would start buying here if you missed it. I think it could come back a little bit more. I would only put a little bit in here, but yeah, it could. That NVIDIA conference could definitely impact these. Depends, but I wouldn't gamble on it. So what charting do you use? Webull. Yeah, this is Webull. I like Webull and TradingView. The only thing with TradingView is they charge you to use some indicators, so it's kind of BS in my opinion. I'm not paying to use some indicators I can get for free on other apps. BYND, don't buy. That's FOMO buying right there. It already pumped and dumped. That's just risky gambling. There's way better options than BYND. Yeah, it could have another pump, but I don't know if I would risk it. Yeah, this thing is so choppy. Oh my god. Look at this huge pump and dump here. I don't know. It's on the top of the RSI. Got a green dot on the daily. The weekly leaves a green dot as well. The monthly, we're in a green dot. So yeah, if you want to play it, but it's just risk. Just enter at your own risk. Because as fast as it went up, it can come down as you saw here. I can just use Webull for my charting right then. Invest using. I like Fidelity for investing. That's what I use. It's the most stable. I never have any issues with it. A lot of people have issues trading on Robinhood, and I never had any issues on Fidelity. Do you think it has a possible chance of reaching $7 at open tomorrow? No. In my opinion, no. You missed that. It could. Obviously, you never know with these type of meme stocks, but just based off what I'm looking at, I don't think so. I would say $5 maybe. But for all I know, you could see like 14 somehow. It's happened before. Yeah, but I use Webull for my charting. I use TradingView for some information that I use. Like you can see here, I look at my analyst ratings, some information about the stock using on TradingView. This is TradingView website though. But the TradingView app charges you for like some stuff. It's pretty ridiculous. I would just practice my charting, get used to marking it out, and just use Webull for free. The Reddit hype is crazy right now though. I can imagine, yeah. But usually when you see hype like that and you see people posting about everything, this is where you are. You're in this delusional phase here. It might go up a little bit more and then you could pump back down. That's what we had here. A lot of people are talking about it. If you're seeing it all over the place, you're too late. You missed it. Obviously, it could pump again, but typically that's what you would see. People are just posting about it because it went ridiculous, went absolutely parabolic in that spin. But if you're looking for smart money and making some safer swings, like I am up, just to show you guys, I have a 239% return over the past 3 years. So I have never lost a trade. Never sold for a loss. I smart money, play the swings up. You got any courses, bro? I'd love to learn from you, man. Seem really genuine. Yeah, I don't have any courses. I do have a Discord though. If you are interested, the Discord's linked in the bio. We do post like all this stuff. We're like all new here. Like we just created everything like within the past month. We're trying to grow. We only have like 70 members right now, and I started all this a month ago. The TikTok we just started from 0, and we're at 400 now on TikTok, which is awesome. But we're just trying to grow and help people out. We do have a VIP section, which is like $3 a month, but everything else is free. Like you see all these other channels. You see the community. We have the chat and everything. We do post top stocks. We post really good information as well. Like we post our top stocks of the week, the month, everything like that. Stock alerts. We do post like some market news about big things happening in the stock market. We have long-term investments, posting the earnings reports to keep you guys updated and everything like that. If you guys can't join off the link, I know I need 1,000 followers to make that Discord an actual link. I know you guys can't click the link and join it off the link, unfortunately. They only for TikTok for some reason they make you do that at like 1,000 followers. But if you copy paste that link, it should work. If not, just DM me and I can send you guys the link individually. Just if you guys want me to just DM you and invite you, just comment trade and I'll just follow you guys and I'll invite you guys after if you can't join off that link. If you comment trade, I'll just invite you guys. Yeah, I'll follow you guys back and I'll invite you. This common trade. Copy and paste works fine. If it worked, yeah, that's great. If not, if it doesn't work, just comment. If you guys, yeah, but whoever comments straight, I'll just invite you like that if you don't want to try like the Discord in the bio. Thank you for helping everyone. So kind of what you're doing for us. Yeah, no problem. Just trying to help you guys get used to the market and make some money. That's what it's all about. But yeah, like I said, I'm a swing trader. I don't like day trade. I don't invest in penny stocks. That's more of a gambling thing. My strategy is safer money, high risk, lower. I mean, yeah, no risk or low risk, high reward. So, what I'm doing, I like to invest in stable companies with high upside, making good money, year-over-year growth, and good potential. And then obviously the charting to pump it up. I do look for charting, look for patterns, everything like that. I see patterns in the charts, bullish or bearish, and I do post about them in the Discord and post them on TikTok. What we see. Like we did call it AMD a few times. We called out AMD. We called it out when it was at like $90 and $100 a share. We got the golden cross at like 120. We played that all the way up to 180. Sold it. Sold it at 180. Then we saw a cup and handle forming on it. We posted about it on the TikTok. We also posted about it. We also posted about it on the Discord first. I could show you guys on the Discord here. Let's see. We did post about it. I think it was in our stocks to watch or top stuff. I think it was stocks to watch. Let's have a look. Yeah, we posted about it. This is race. Just find this for you guys. Cake. Yeah, we posted AMD at 160. We want to see AMD up to 200, and we pumped all the way up to 240. So we posted that on the 1st of October. So we caught that play perfectly. We saw a cup and handle on AMD, and we posted about it. And it played perfectly off that cup and handle. Have you ever had a bad year or you're consistently profitable? Obviously, well, with my strategy, I've never had a bad year yet. Knock on wood. But with my strategy also is I'm swing trading. So when I get to my profit point, I sell. So when the market does crash, I do have that money to buy, and I don't lose as much because I take profits. I'm not like a long-term holding all the time, where you're riding the waves up and down from long-term holding. You're profitable in long-term holding, then you come down, then you're negative, and you're back up. And it's huge swings over a long period of time. But my strategy, I get to my price target, whatever my price target is, whatever I said. I don't want to do too high because that's greedy. I said it's a realistic price target. And once it hits it, I sell. I take my profits. I look for something lower that has less room to fall. And then I buy that lower. So like for example, I sold Tesla at like 450. I made a shit ton of money from Tesla. Like I think it was like over 12 to 14K I made on Tesla. And then I sold it, and now I bought a whole bunch of other stocks that are cheaper. So when the market does come down, the stocks that I have right now that I'm confident do not have as much room to fall because they're already beat up. For example, a stock that I did put a lot of my money into is Target. And I'll show you why. Target's looking really good. You can see this is a stock that I did put a lot of my money into because we've been beat up over the past year. You can see we've been on this downtrend and we're looking for a reversal here. So I'd like to buy here in our golden zone and play it back up to the red zone. So I'm looking to buy. I bought a ton here. I have an average cost of like 87, so I'm already up a few hundred on it. I think like 700 or 800. And I buy here. I'm looking to sell here at 140. And we're looking for this to make a reversal here. And since this stock already so beaten up, it has less room to fall than to say like Tesla, AMD. Like those stocks have way more room to fall. So yeah, when I have been profitable for a while. Do I do any options? Yeah, I have options in Oscar Health and Snapchat. Yeah, I use Webull. Do I use funded accounts as well now? Yeah, but like as you said, like I never had like a bad year because of the fact that like I kind of hedge with the selling, so I'm always ready to buy dips. And I do sell the stocks that have been pumped up a lot. For example, like we'll look at AMD because I did play this one perfectly, along with let's see AMD. Where's AMD? So AMD, I was a buyer here. I was buying the gold zone here. This is a few months ago, back in May. We got the golden cross here. I bought more here and played it up. This pump I sold here. But as soon as we hit the red zone, so I locked in my profits. If I didn't sell, I could have lost more money back down to 150, but I sold. And then we posted about it again on this because we got a cup and handle here. You can see this cup and this downwards consolidation. Then we bought more here, played it back up to here perfectly. So that's just for an example for what I do. So yeah. But like for example, like this, like right here for AMD, I wouldn't be buying this just because the pump already missed the pump. So like when the market does come down, this stock has way more room to crash. We can crash down to 160. We can pull all the way back below 160 for this one. So I will be losing less money when the market crashes because I take my money from these where I make tons of money and they're all pumped. I take my profits and I invest in something that's more beat up so it has less room to fall when it does fall. So that's how I stay profitable. I have 250% returns and that's how I've been able to do it. So yeah, we do teach my strategy a lot in the Discord. So if you guys are interested, we're I know right now we don't have a lot in here, but we're working on posting a lot more information in the Discord and growing it. Like I said, everything's new, so be patient. And we're working on getting all that information out. We're looking to enhance the Discord and making it more teachable for you guys. But yeah, I do some options. I sold some calls on Oscar Health and Snapchat. I have sold at a target price of like Snapchat. I think I have a target price of like $12 for selling calls over like a year. I mean not a year, a month out. I like selling calls and puts. Selling calls and puts I like more because they're safer and you make automatic money. You can't really lose. The worst that you get from selling a put is that you're going to be in the stock at a price. You don't lose money unless like I invest in stable companies, so I'll sell puts in it, and I make money right off the bat. If it pulls back to my strike price, then it just the worst case scenario. I own the stock. That's it. Damn, you should have skipped out on the Navy and became a full-time trader. I'm not in the Navy. What? Oh, you. I think he's talking about himself. Damn, should have skipped out of the Navy and became a full-time trader. But I was like, wait, is he talking about me? Can I chart Bitcoin? I'll take a look at Bitcoin. Full-time trader takes time. I would advice. I mean, if you're starting, yeah, I realized that. Hey, I've been live for over 2 hours. I'm getting tired. Same with Army. Yeah, respect to you guys. But like I was saying, when you're trading, it's always good to have a job and have some income, and just keep putting money into your account. That's the number one thing. Save your money. Yeah. Look. Oh, sorry. I forgot to look at Bitcoin. BTC. If you guys like, just drop a follow. We're gonna be doing a live again. We go live every Monday. We go live a few days a week, just posting, not posting, just going over. It's not even Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin's? Isn't it BTC? Well, yeah, BTC USD. We go live a few days a week. We're trying to get more content out. The Discord we have, we're trying to get more content out. So just be patient with the channels because we're like literally brand new. So. And we're trying to get more stuff out for you guys, posting everything. We have a Twitter, YouTube, everything like that. So just give it time. We're trying to get a lot of stuff done with it. It's just going to take some time. But yeah, this is definitely a start. I have a job and I want to quit to lock in and start to lock in with trading. How much money should I save? I don't advise quitting your job for trading it. Like the beautiful thing about swing trading is you can have a job along with swing trading because you don't have to be looking at the charts all day. You like I said, I mark out my chart. So I'll go back to Bitcoin in a second. I'll mark out my chart and I'll wait over however long I want. Like say I want to buy Tesla, I'll wait Tesla to get back into this purple zone, my buying zone. If it pulls back to the golden zone, it's even better. And whenever that happens, it's not going to happen in a day. Whenever that does happen, I'll start buying, and then I don't have to like look at the chart every second of the day. And when it gets back up to my sell, I'll just sell there. You only have to look like twice a day, realistically. Yeah, how much do you save? Save as much as possible, as much as you possibly can. But I don't advise quitting your job to swing trade. You could definitely have a job along with swing trading. You don't have to sit in front of the charts all day. You just set your target price and just whenever it gets there, you have to look like twice a day. If it gets there, just then you do it. Yeah, keep your job. I wouldn't advise to quit. What made you start trading? I just wanted money. I wanted to invest. I wanted to learn, and I had a lot of people who were able to teach me about it. So I took the knowledge and ran with it. I had a lot of people supporting me and teaching me how to trade and everything like that. So I did the best I can with learning it and paid off. I love your content, bro. Thank you. I just don't know where or how to start. Yeah, that's what we're trying to help you guys with is how to start and where to start and help new traders become like more confident with their skills and everything like that. But like I said, our best information's in our Discord. That's where we're gonna be posting. That's where we're gonna be posting our best information to help you guys. Like I know if you go in there now, you might not see anything yet, but we do ask questions of what you guys like to see more in the Discord, and we're looking to help. And you can ask us questions in the chat. Just tag me, which is Rob, like it's at Rob, or an admin in the chat. Just tag an admin, and we're always looking to help you guys with any questions you have and posting content that you guys want to see in the Discord. So if you guys want to learn, my best advice is join the Discord. That's where we'll be posting our top information on for new guys. But we'll be posting more tips and like what to look for and everything like that. I don't really save at all. I got like nothing in my checking. Everything is going into investing. Well, yeah, I'm saying like save your money and put it into investing. I save most of my money and throw it in investing as well. That's what investing. You're in a bank. Your money's not doing anything. It's just sitting there. At least when you invest, and you invest in like good companies or like ETFs, or you invest in like the the S&P 500 or Vanguard, everything like that. Then your money's slowly going up. I mean that's 10% year over year, at least. So at least your money's not sitting there doing nothing. It's sitting there going up. Trading is just another skill that you make that profit faster and more of it. Whew. Percentage wise, what do you set aside and where do you put your reserves? I don't know how I put them. My eyes are going. I'm going to have to end the live soon, but I'm getting tired. Um, from each one, like, I set aside into my investing like 70, like not 70, like 60% of my money. I love to invest. That's been the best. I've been printing money like this. That's the money maker. Last thing, bro, do you trade on Roth as well? No. I always leave it straight to long term ETFs, but I like to swing trade actual companies. I like spot trading and contracts and stuff like that. Options, all that stuff. Long term ETFs are good though if you're just slowly looking for growth. That's just good long term stuff. Like in the Discord, we do have long term hold as well. Like just stuff like if you're new and you don't know what to long term hold, you could find that information in the Discord for free. The Discord's linked in the bio. You just have to copy paste it. When is it a good time to sell? And wait, what? And what percent up? Sometimes I've been up 120% and it goes down. Yeah, that just depends on your chart and like you can't be greedy. If you're up 120%, I would just sell. Like for my how I label it, this is how I mark out my charts, which is visually easier for me to see. I would be buying here and I set a target price, and when I get to my target price, then I sell. Yeah, I'm currently into VOO and QQQ. Yeah, those are good. Those are like just long. You just don't just keep buying those. Like if you're looking for long term growth, and just don't even worry about if it's up or down. Just keep throwing your money in there. And 10 years from now, you'll be up a lot. Just for those who just don't know, swing trading is the middle ground of long term investing and day trading. I'm not a long term investor. I'm not saying they're riding the waves up and down, but I'm not a day trader. Being that's more risky. That's like buying, selling in the same day. You could be taking losses. I play the swings. So, like, for example, I'd buy here, I'd sell it up here. It comes down, I could buy the same stock again here and play it back up to here. So when I buy here, I sell get up to my sell zone, so I'll sell here at 420. Even when it went to 480, I missed out a little more, but I still took my profits, didn't get greedy, came back down again, and I would re-enter here and then play it back up again. That's how I do my swings. It's definitely more effective and definitely you're making way more money than long-term investing, but it definitely takes a lot more skill and practice. Long-term is if you don't have that much time to practice with the charts and you want to make year-over-year growth, then I advise just long-term investing because your money will go up 100%. And there's way less risk when you long-term invest. I heard most swing traders occasionally day trade as well. Yeah, it's all about target price. So, for example, let's see. I'll go to Path because I like Path a lot. UiPath. What's a good Path? I think it's, what is it, 15 a share now? 14. Okay, for example, I bought Path here because I saw a double bottom, which is a bullish chart pattern. We see this it's kind of hard to see with the moving averages in a way, but if you could see it, this W, that's a bullish chart pattern. So I was buying here at $12 a share. It pumped up to 18, but I wasn't at my sell price, so I didn't sell it. So I obviously took a little bit of a loss here. Came down to 15, but I'm not losing. I'm just down a little bit from where the peak was. But I bought more here as a re-entry, and I'm playing it up to the red zone. But if Path played off this double bottom and instantly went to the red zone, I'd be selling. If that happened all in one day, I'd be selling. That's why some people day trade it. It's all about your target price. So I'm holding this. My target price is 20 on this, or 20, 25, we'll say 20 to 25. So if it hits from 12 to 25 in a single day, then I'd take my profits. It's all about target price. But it didn't, so obviously it kind of pulled back from 18.74, pulled back, so I bought more, dollar cost average it, and I'm playing it back up to 20, 25. So once it gets to my sell zone, that's when I'll be taking my profits on it. It's just all about what your target price is. A swing can take a week. A swing trade could take 2 weeks. It could be 1 month to 6 months. It could even be 6 to 12 months. It just depends. Whatever you set your target price at. Like me, I'm not swing trading at all. I'm just paper trading. Yeah. How much money would you recommend to start for a beginner? Are you looking at long term or swing trade? You think ASTS is a good long-term invest? Gerv, what do you think about that? Yeah, so we think, yeah, it's a good long-term invest, but we think it's going to pull back first. I think ASTS it's been pumped up recently, so I would wait to enter that one. But yeah, it does have a good future for it. But depending on how much money BYND, BYND's in the grave now. It pumped and dumped. But if you think it's gonna go up, buy it. Yeah, why not? If you guys like the content, drop a follow. We do a few lives a week. We're looking to get more content now because we're new. This account is a month old. Same with everything else. So all of our socials are a month old. We just started this. Looking to help out the community and help the community become more confident traders and investors. But yeah, so depending on how much money you would start is just depending on what your goals are as a trader. Everyone should have goals set for themselves and what their goal is to invest. So whatever your goals are, that's how you play it. Like my goal is swing trading, taking profits. I set my sell price and my target price, and whenever I get to that target price, I don't get greedy. I sell it there. If it goes past it and it goes more, then I miss out on a few money. Who cares? That wasn't my goal. If I'm a long-term investor and that's my goal, then I'd look for like ETFs or companies, not companies. I look for stocks like tracking the S&P 500 and stuff like that, or like longer-term goals like Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Google, Amazon. And I'll just funnel money into there because those are like top companies and stocks that will just go up over time. What do you think about? Have a good night, bro. Thank you for tuning in. What do you think about XRP? So, in my opinion, it's overrated. Okay, now, of course, I have decent viewers now as I'm trying to get off the live. XRP, I like it up to $3.50 or $4 to end 2025, but I think it's overrated in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Everyone's got a different opinion. I think it's gonna make a lot of people disappointed what it turns out to be, because I think a lot of people are saying it's gonna be the next Bitcoin, and it won't. 100% it won't. QBTS chart review looking good for entry for short term. Yeah, I'll look at this one. If you guys like, just drop a follow. We have a Discord, a Twitter, a YouTube, everything like that. We do lives a few days a week, and we're trying to present more content for you guys on all the socials. So if you guys don't mind, just drop a follow. Be patient, as we're new, and we're looking to help you guys in the best way possible. Yeah, this looks like a good entry since the whole 23. But yeah. Futures are, oh yeah, everything just flipped green. What the hell? That's good. Hopefully tomorrow's good. Everything just turned, well, most of barely green, but it's green. I saw a lot of red before, now I'm seeing some green at least. Futures are green. Do you know KDJ? KDJ. Alright, I'll do one more stock after. No, I don't know what that one is. I don't even see anything about it. I'll do QUBT. One more stock for the night. I've been live for 2.5 hours, so we'll do another live Monday night. What do you suggest to trade in? I have all that stuff in the Discord, but I'm liking healthcare for 2026. For AI, I like SMCI. If you're a long-term holder, I like Nvidia, Amazon, Google, Meta, all of those, Tesla. This is at a key support here. If we drop below 13, this could be bad. Alright, one more chart. That's it for the night. Last one. Thank you guys for all joining the live. We got 7.5k likes. That's pretty good. I'm trying to start trading. What do you recommend to a beginner? Don't fully jump into anything. Slowly start to... If you're starting to trade, just start with small money and gain confidence. If you're a beginner trader, I advise putting most of your money in long-term holds and then playing with a little bit of money until you become more confident. And we post a lot of our stuff in our Discord. If you're trying to start, we do have a lot of advice in the Discord we can help you guys out with. Yep, no problem. If you're new, like I said, the Discord, if you're new to trading, this Discord is new, so you can ask any of our admins. So you might not find the information that you see in here right away, but we're working on expanding the Discord and getting more channels in there and information out. So if you guys have any questions or recommendations in the Discord, we're very open. You guys can post any content you want us to see. Just send it in the chat. Like, oh, we like to see this more, and we are definitely working on it because we're looking to help you guys out the best way possible. What's good, Rocco? Alright, this is the last one of the day. ENTX. ENTX. No more after this. If you guys have any more questions, you can DM me or join the Discord. We've had a bunch of... We did probably like 70 or 80 stocks today, reviews. We did a lot. This was interesting. Yeah, has a golden cross here. I like this one. Actually might just put this on my watch list and see how it plays. This is a good buy here. I like that it's getting the golden cross. It's signaling an upwards trend. We've been sideways on the moving averages. This thing, if it pops, it's going to pop big. But I like this one a lot. Definitely interesting, to say the least. I added it to my watch list. If you guys like, just drop a follow. There's a Discord linked in bio. If you guys have any more questions, you can DM me or join the Discord. We're open to answering any of your guys' questions. The ticker is ENTX. It's very interesting.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But join the Discord, ask them in the chat. We're open to answering any questions and helping you guys. And if you guys have any recommendations of what you want to see in the Discord, just type them in. We're definitely gonna start working on it because everything's new, so we're trying to customize everything to the best of our ability to help all traders. I'm trying to help all you guys out and give you guys the best information. So whatever you guys have questions on, always feel free to ask in the Discord. When's the next live? It could be Sunday night or Monday night, realistically. If there's any other sooner time frames, I will post it and you guys will be able to find out. But it's every Monday night so far. That's been the schedule. Every Monday night, Wednesday nights. Yeah, no problem. Monday nights and Wednesday nights, and I'm gonna try get a few more lives out there. But we're trying to post some more content. Like I said, we're all new here. This is a new brand. Our TikTok is brand new, a month old. The Discord's a month old. Twitter is a month old. YouTube. So we're working on growing. We appreciate you guys' support and helping us grow. We're trying to give you back and help you guys make some money over here. So as you guys help us, so you help me and I help you. Our goal is just to help all you guys make some money and become really confident in investing and trading your money, because that's how you become wealthy and build your wealth. Yeah. That's the goal here, to help all you guys. So I appreciate you guys, and tune into the next live. I'll be posting a TikTok again this week, and any other lives I'll schedule them and let you guys know when we'll be going live. But so far the schedule's every Monday night, sometimes on Wednesday nights, and we're gonna try and get some Sunday nights in there as well. Thank you guys are all tuning in. Appreciate it. Drop a follow if you like, and to stay tuned to future posts and lives. And if you guys want more or have more questions, DM me or join the Discord, where we have most of our information. This is where we post basically everything. We post like all this company reviews. We have top stocks. We have questions where we ask any of you guys questions. Stock alerts, stocks to watch. We post the earnings reports for the week, market news, everything like that. Some long-term investments, our top long investments picks, everything like that. All right. Thank you guys all. You guys all have a good night. Oh my god, bro. Huh? Oh, yeah. Can't forget like last time.